Hello everyone, my name is Felix Ochieng Kodo. I'm one of the beneficiaries of this project called Mkulima Majuu. Actually, when this project came to our school, we were informed as students, and many didn't took this chance as serious. So you find that a few turned up for the interview. And we went for the interview, and I got an opportunity to pass the interview. After passing the interview was through hopes. We were going in a groups of 3 by that time. We were going in a group of 3. Then we could be asked about questions that how much, like for example, a question that I was asked, what am I going to do in the United Kingdom, and how much will I save? And I think I answered the question right, and I passed the interview. After passing the interview, I did interview during December, and by that time I never knew where I could get the money, but I already passed the interview, but I never knew where I could get the money. So I wrote an email to the hopes. I told them, with me, I don't have the funds by now, but I will be ready on September of the other year. So I took almost an year after interview, and I managed to raise the money from friends and family. I got the money, and I flew to United Kingdom. It was one of the greatest experiences of my life. It was my first time to travel with the plane, and it was a very, very good experience to go to the United Kingdom. On my first time in the United Kingdom, I arrived. It's a very, very developed country, not like Kenya. So when we arrived there at the airport, we stayed a little bit, then we boarded a taxi to our farm. When we reached the farm, we stayed for a period of 3 days. Then we were allowed to rest for 3 days. Then we were taken for induction. Actually, induction is they were revising all the process and telling us all the policies of the farm. After being told about the farm, you are now to start working. I was working at night, and I was working in the pack house. The majority of us was working in the field, and I got an opportunity to work in the pack house, and it was night shift. So it was my first time to work. Like I was a student, I never worked in any place. I never had any experience for work in any place. So it was my first time to work, and it was really, really a great experience. During my first period in the work, since I was working at night, you know, I used to sleep at night. So during my first time, I could sometimes find myself sleeping, and the supervisors are very, 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 very keen. They watch you. Some are in the camera, and some are walking just between you. I was working in Staple Vegetable Farm, and I was working in he has several branches. I was working in Sibsi, which was dealing with organic products, and Sycamore, which was dealing with leeks. I think if you know leeks, yeah. So I was working I started working in Sibsi. Then sometimes I could find we were being noticed. We could get notification by WhatsApp that today you are going to work in this and this farm. So I worked in the leek pack house. So my first experience there, during it was the first time I could sleep. So I had a very, very hard time with the supervisors. So every time they could find me sleeping, they could tell me, do you want me to change you? Do you want me to transfer you to another farm? Or do you want me to take you out of here? And I told myself that I have to be strong, and I became stronger. And I called the supervisor, and I told the supervisor to at least find me somewhere to at least catch up, because there was working in the line and the machine. So I was taken to machine, I started working there, and I became very fast, and they really liked how I was working. So they started promoting me from step to step. I became the leader of the gang. After becoming the leader of the gang, they could give me even light work, and they could tell me to instruct people. And I got high rank and high rank and high rank. So even there was a time they just left me to just do light works. So I became a friend of them, and they became my friend too, and I also made a lot of friends there. Another challenge that was there is that a lot of people that we are working with there are not from Kenya, or they are from other countries that they don't speak English. So you find it very difficult to communicate with them since they speak in Russia. So we had to speak in a little bit Russia, or sometimes we could use sign language. And with time we could adopt, and a new language could be created. They could learn some few Swahili from us, and we could also learn few Russian from that. So you find yourself, you speak Swahili, you speak Russia, you speak English, so you speak several languages. Apart from that, they also have their own languages. If they become your friend, they also want you to know their languages. So it was a very great deal of time. We could interact, we could see different culture, we could see how they were doing things, and it was very, very great time in the United Kingdom. With me, my experience is very, very good, because I went through the summer, you know. In the summer, it was like sunny, different from our country, you know. There in the morning, at 5 in the morning, the sun is already shining, very, very strong, and until 9 at night is when you see the sun is now going to set. So it was very, very good experience there. And after that, we approached winter. So I got the experience of working in summer, both summer and winter. So with winter, it was very, very, very challenging. It was very cold with me. In fact, there was a day I became sick, and there was a welfare team in the farm, and they really took good care of me. They ensured I got the good medication and enough rest. After that, I could cope up with the environment, and I became like I got used to the environment. So I was used to the extreme cold, working in cold, and it was a great experience working in the United Kingdom. And even before I left, they sent me an invitation to go back and work. They could at times they could come to me and tell me, Felix, when are you finish your contract? I could tell them I have 1 month. Oh, you are going. They were really, really annoyed, and they said, we want you to come back more and more and work with us, because you are a very, very good person. They could recommend me. Every time the supervisor could come to me and tell me, see you in 6 months. So they sent me an invitation even before I left the country. So it was a nice experience, and I will urge youths to take this chance. It's a very, very life-changing opportunity. If you get to go to the United Kingdom, work and come and invest. I'm just 3 weeks in Kenya after I came from the United Kingdom. I had a project in mind that, you know, when you go somewhere and you start earning money, you have expectation and you have projects that you have to do. So with me, when I went to the United Kingdom, I had in mind I wanted to start a ranch. And I said, at least, if I get that capital, I would at least start my own ranch. So right now, I'm currently started small, but I will grow. I know I will grow progressively. But I didn't use all of the money, because it was huge amount of money. If you convert that money to Kenyan money, you can be shocked, because it's a very, very large amount of money. And if you have that money, some of the money I have not yet converted. Some of the money I've converted, and I've started the project, and I've also invested in different places. My life has changed. It was not like this. This is a change that I got from the United Kingdom. I want to take this opportunity to thank the Right Honorable our President William Samoei Ruto, for allowing the ops team to come and do the interview and take people to work abroad. And also the CS and the ministers involved. I want to take this opportunity to thank you guys. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that changed the life of the youth, and I wish to continue and open up more opportunities for the youth. In Kenya, we are crying of unemployment, but if you go there, we get the money, we come back and develop our country. I think that is a very, very wise idea for us. When we are moving away from the country, we go outside, we work and bring back the money, we help in developing our country. We also create job opportunities for our own citizens. It's a great opportunity, and I want to thank the government for it. And again, I want to thank our school administration, the Kenya School of Agriculture. It's a very good project, and I would like to urge them to continue with the same spirit and continue with the good work. Our director, Madam Rosemary, I want to thank you for the great opportunity, and continue working with the ops to ensure that more and more of our students go and find this opportunity and work abroad.